Hello everyone, I'm Monia Gates. I'm the artist behind Color My Dreams. Hello everyone, I'm Monia Gates. I'm the artist behind Color My Dreams. So nice to see all of you here. Hi Shelley, welcome. Nice to see you here. Hello everyone. Today we're going to do aged skin. So I've colored her with a little bit of age spots and lots of wrinkles. But the way we're going to color her today is completely different to what we did all the other skins. So previously we've started with underlayer. But when doing age skin, you have to start from the one side and treat each wrinkled section, say for example the forehead, separate to the rest because there's different color tones in certain areas of the face. Hi Paula, hi Mandy, hi Heather, hi Michelle. Okay, so first of all we're going to start with the eyes. I think we need to do the aged eyes. So first of all, the eyes is dull, even though it is a bit watery. See, for example, she's got a lot of redness in the eyes. She's got brown tinging. She's got the color is not as bright as a normal eye would be. Then there would be lots of red around the eye, and her eyelashes won't be long and proper as a younger person's would be. Then there would also be wrinkles that will be accentuated by more of redness, red and purple tones around the eyes. So let's start. The first pencil I'll use is Grey Green Light PC289. Let me just zoom in a bit. So first, just around the iris, we're going to start with our lightest color. Hi, Janet. Hi, Sean. Welcome. Yes, Michelle, this one looks white, but it's the grey green light, BC289. Next is beige sienna, PC1080. Now I'm coloring the rest of the white of the eye with this beige sienna to give her more of a dull look. We'll add the redness and the shading of the shadow of the eyelid just now. Next is mahogany red, PC1029. Hi Delise, welcome. Hi Jennifer. Next is pink, PC929. I'm going back to mahogany red, PC1029. Next is 70% grey, PC1074. Now I'm just adding the shadow that the eyelid will cast onto the white of the eye. And it's French grey. Okay, next we move on to the color section of the eye, which is really thin and small. The reason for that is because she's got such dull eyes because of her age, you'll see that the color section won't be as bright either. So next is periwinkle, PC1025. thank you, Paige. Next is Jade Green, PC1021. Thank you, Mandy. Next is Sandbar Brown, PC1094. So now I've added the color, but now I need to dull the colors. So that's why we're going to put the Sandbar Brown over the blues that we've just added. Next is Black, PC935. Thank you, Paige. Yes, I think Jennifer has done my tutorials in luminance, and they came out really great. Hi, Connie. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Oh, that's wonderful, Paula. So now I'm just darkening the shadow right under the lid and in the corner here to make the eyes appear more sunken into the eye socket. Michelle, I've done art all my life, but I've only been coloring for 2 years. So I'm just applying my knowledge of color and whatever I've learned and what I've picked up through the years, I'm just applying to the pencil. Because we don't get taught in colored pencil. You get taught in paints or in graphite or in charcoal or in chalk or in pastel or those type of mediums and sculptures and ceramics. Oh, thank you, Robin. Okay, now I'm just gonna give a little bit of a yellow tinge to the white. So Deco Yellow PC1011 because the whites are a little bit too bright. So now I'm just adding a little bit of yellow. Oh, thank you so much, Amazon Tammy. Oh, Sharon, that's really late. It's fine if you have to get some sleep. Next is Pale Sage PC1089. So now I'm just highlighting the yellow. So I'm going slightly over the yellow and the white, grey-green light that we've added earlier. So that's just to shade it all in a bit. Next is 50% French Grape PC1072. Now I'm just adding that eyelid shadow again. Okay, next is Eggshell PC140. Now I'm going to just do all the highlights in the wrinkles around the eyes. So she's got a wrinkly wrinkly part of the bottom eyelid. So it's not in a straight line. It will be little highlighted dots or specks. Hi, Belinda. Welcome. So nice to see you here. Mandy, I'm still a traditional artist. I draw on paper with a pacer pencil all my artwork. Each and every single piece of all the coloring pages that you've seen. I don't use an iPad at all. but I think I might have to look into it because it's really time consuming drawing by hand each and every image. Belinda, your vampire looked amazing. So the way you I color the age skin, with the normal skin tones, you would use long, flat, light-handed strokes. But with age skin, you actually do short, medium pressure, like short strokes. So you get more texture in the coloring itself, in the pencil. Hi, Anne. So nice to see you here. Michelle, even shorter than the fur. See, I'm doing very short strokes, almost just touching and squiggling. Okay, next is Nectar PC1092. Again, you keep the same way of coloring. It's just the squiggly short stroke, almost like you scribble writing. Oh, thank you so much, Sharon. And thank you, Mandy. Yes, Michelle, it is almost like a butter yellow. Okay, next is burn ochre. It's 10:30 a.m. here, Michelle. Again, the short strokes with a medium hand. And burnt ochre PC 943. Yes, the short strokes gives it more of that wrinkly texture. That's why I color the age skin in the short strokes. Okay, next is Espresso PC1099. I just want to enhance the shadows before we lose them. So the eyes sit deeper into the socket. So we need to darken above where the eyelid goes under the eye socket. Not really to outline, it's more to where the shadow section of each wrinkle section would be. Good night, Michelle. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I also darken where the brow will be because the skin on an elderly person's brow is normally just colored a bit in this image. So your darker sections, for example, Mandy, will be here to form the roundness of the cheek and right underneath the cheek where the fold is. So each and every time you have folds, you will get your darker colors. So here underneath the bag of the eye, you will also get a darker shadow here. But then you get darker mid-tone colors of the skin. And she also have like darker rings around the eye. So you but you don't won't use the brown. That will become more reddy maroony color. Yes, Jennifer, you are quite right. If you do a prettier old lady, then you would use more of the blues, pinks, and peaches and creams. But then also just remember to use more pinks and around the eyes and purples around the eyes to give her the aged look. So first, I'm just doing the top section, as you can see. I'll explain to you just now. You would color this whole bottom section different to the top section. The top section, we're doing the short strokes, and you're giving more of a more enhanced wrinkly look. But here at the bottom, she's got bigger pores, so you would handle the stroke differently. But I'll get to that a little later. No problem, Mandy. It's good to ask questions. Mandy, I just like looking at faces very intensely. So I've studied how to look at faces, but I think I like, you know, like analytically look at faces and see how different textures plays roles on different parts of the faces. Okay, next up is terracotta PC 944. Oh, thank you so much, Shelley. Hi, Kat. Welcome. I sometimes will do that, Paula. Thank you, Kat. Next is Jade Green, PC1021. Now, the Jade Green is so that the warmer colors that we've used will be toned down. But it will be toned down, but it will still make a focus out of the wrinkle itself. Angie, you are quite right. This is the Snow White Queen, Queen Grimilda. The evil queen of the Snow White story, where she offered Snow White the apple. Hi, Mika. Welcome. Next is magenta PC 930. Now I just want to enhance the redness around the eyes. So I would put it here on the upper lid. Here the bag under the eye and this bottom section of the eyelid. We need to have more red in it. And here I'm almost doing like a cross hatching. You'll see a little later when we cover a lighter color over it, it will give the little bumpy wrinkle. Shelley, I was actually thinking of doing more of the villains and more of the, my own take on some of the villains and the characters of the old stories. Next is chocolate PC 1082. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Next is beige sienna again, PC1080. Thank you, Michelle. Hi, Samini. Yes, she would look great on white paper. Cat? Now I'm using a medium tone, not light at all. Short strokes again. Oh, sorry, medium pressure, not tone. Next is cream, PC914. The one from Hocus Pocus. I think I will have to have a look and see. That could be fun. And now you will start seeing, with us adding the cream, I'm putting it flat over all the scribbles. You'll see that you get like the wrinkle texture on the skin now. It's almost like the cream is filling in the gaps and enhancing the texture that we've created earlier with the pencil.
Hi, Sammy. Welcome. Now, to create on the cheeks itself, um, there's another texture that comes into play. Let me just quickly smooth it out with my beige sienna PC1080 before I show you the cheek will be different. And light amber. Light amber PC941. I'm just giving her a little bit more shadow here. Remember short strokes. So with your cream, PC914, say you've got a cheek now. The shadow, this slight light line below the darkest part of the shadow. But on aged skin, you will get like lighter, almost like vein pleats. So that will go straight over the cheek. So they almost have like a white line going over the cheek. And then the age spots will also be there. The age spots I will add now with my light amber PC941. So the age spot we can put in. Hi Audrey, welcome. But age spots is not just flat dots. You need to lighten it slightly. So I'm going back to the cream PC914. So in the shape that we created, the texture also follows the shape. So you can't make all of them go like the opposite direction. You need to shape it as the shape folds. So in the H spot, you follow the line and you draw small lines over it so that it fades into the skin. And now I'm just doing the pleats here, the wrinkles. Next is 90% French Grey, PC1076. Now I just want to enhance some of the wrinkles that's around the eyes. So now we just go into the small details. I'm so glad you're learning something new. And Heather, it will take time. Each and every time you practice, one get better. It's just you have to keep on trying. And each and every time, you better yourself. We all learn things every day. Yes, that's the main thing. You must have fun. Okay, now we just need to get some warmth into her cheeks. I'm taking yellowed orange PC1002. And now I'm just giving some warmth to her cheek before we go to the darker part of the face. So by just adding that little bit of warm color, you enhance how dark the bottom will be. Next is 90% French Grey, PC1096. 1076. She's watching all of you. She's the old lady watching all of you and say that she hopes you learn something. Yes, did you see her nails? I've actually colored them. Look, I'll show you. I've colored them last night to show you that I think she needs a manicure. But I think tomorrow morning we can do her nails. Yes, I don't think I will give her some nice red cuticles like Belinda did with her vampire. I think we'll just keep her creepy nails. She's the creepy old lady. Yes, Shelley, can you imagine in real life? I think you'll need an angle grinder to cut it. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. So glad to see you here. We're gonna give her a free manicure. She might just leave her apple there for you. Simay. And I'm still just using the 90% French grey 1076. I'm just giving some definition to the wrinkles. And now we need to do an age spot again. Hi, Laurie. Welcome. So nice to see you here. This is with light amber, BC 941. I'm giving her the age spots again. And then the cream to fade it into the skin. Cream PC 914. Yes, I think we need to make up a story about it. And again, I'm just holding the cream flat to enhance those wrinkles. I quite liked that Maleficent movie. I thought it was done so well. I really enjoyed it. Okay, so that's basically the top section. Now we need to move. Okay, we first need to do the nose, and then we do the bottom section with the big paws. So I think maybe she could go for a facial as well after we've given her a manicure. This one is Sandbar Brown PC1094. Oh, thank you so much, Heather. Yes, and nosy. Next is Light Amber PC941. So now I'm just bringing in the short strokes again with the warmer color. And now we need to get some redness to the tip of the nose. Here she's got a dent and a dark tip. So the redness. Mahogany red PC1029. Hi May, welcome. Hi Leah. Next is beige sienna, PC1080. Short strokes again. And then chocolate, PC1082. Remember the small strokes again to shape the nose. We'll give the texture just now. Then she's got little and big paws here, and a line across with some paws. Then here's the dent on her nose from damaged skin. And then the tip, we're just shaping the tip. Like that. Next is eggshell, PC 140. So now just on the bridge of the nose, I'm bringing in some lighter color. And I'm covering the little dots that I've just drawn. But we'll darken it just now again. It gives it layers so that it doesn't look like just black heads. This is the eggshell 140. Because paws are a lot finer and it has like a texture. If you look at the paws on your hands, then you'll see there's a little bump of skin around the paw. So to create that, you do the dots and then you highlight it and then add the dots again. So next is a light amber, PC 941 again. A little bit more shadow. to enhance the shape of the nose. And this is a dark spot on our nose. Next is the beige sienna, PC1080. And just to soften this light amber a bit. Now it's the grey-green light, PC289. So here I'm highlighting because there's a slight bump here on the nose and the wrinkles. Now I'm drawing small little lines going through that edge spot to shade it in again. And here. But Sharon, that is good. Then we can take you out of the norm and you can try something new. Maybe you'll like coloring like this more than the rest. Okay, let's get those darker spots on the nose. First we need to warm it up a bit. Let's use some mineral orange, PC1033. Now I'm just giving a slight warm reflection on the nose. This one is 90% warm grey, PC1058. And now we're just going over all the pores that we've done. Oh, thank you, Kat. Now, the pores that we're going to do here at the bottom, the pores will follow the shape of, say, the upper lip. So on the nose, it's easy, it's just straightforward. But you'll find, let me show you. So now, with doing all the pores down here, I'm going to keep on working with my 90% warm grey. Let's first do the pores and then we'll shade over them. Then you'll see the effect. So now I'm just like pulling short little lines. So it's not really dots. So now to shape the wrinkles on the upper lip, you actually just dense put the little lines more closely so it's more dense. So that will form the shape of the wrinkle. Now also she's got a little bit of a shadow here. So these lines will come towards the middle, and from the middle they will go out again to form the shape. Okay, so you've got your basic shape. Okay, next is Nectar PC1092. So now I'm just shaping, shading, not shaping, the colors onto all those little lines that I've drawn. And just quickly like that. Next is Sandbar Brown, PC1094. Next is Eggshell, PC140. Light Amber, PC941. I think so, Shelley. I definitely think so, Shelley. Next is Burnt Ochre, PC943. Next is Black Cherry. No, I don't want Black Cherry. Where's that other one? Black Raspberry. Next is Black Raspberry, PC1095. Next is Pink, PC929. Just give a little bit more pink tinge to the tip of the nose. Next is Beige Sienna, PC1080. Next is Sepia PC 948. Black Raspberry PC 1095. Only the black raspberry I've used in the purples, because in this one you use because she's got more of a dull skin, you don't want that bright glowy finish, so that's why there's not a lot of purples in these shadows. Next is PC 935 black. So now I'm just really darkening her eyes here in the sockets. Now my grey green light is really creamy. I know that sometimes you do get some pencil that is a bit scratchy, but luckily I don't have any of them in my set. My mom had some scratchy ones in her set, but I think it was different colors. Which one said mom that was scratchy?
Is that Mom's pencils that was scratchy? Now I'm going to move over to her lips, and she's got like a purpley tone, bluey tone lips, or that's what I decided. You are welcome to do them in different colors if you want to. So first is indigo blue, PC 901. So in the darkest side of the lip, here in between in the wrinkles, I'm just putting a little bit of indigo blue. Then black grape, PC 996. Then black raspberry, PC 1095. Now she looks a bit weird with her dark lips. Grey green light, PC 289. Let me just go over it a little. There we go. Next is black cherry, PC 1078. Then back to black raspberry.
then eggshell, PC 140. And then the black, PC 935. And I think we can do a page giveaway, and then tomorrow morning at 11 I will carry on with the bottom section of a face and the hand. So I think we can do a page giveaway, and it can be any page on my Etsy store that you like. There is a Spooktober page if you're interested. And so all of you choose a number between 1 and 100, but the closest one, not over or under or anything like that, the one closest to the number will win. Shelly, a kiss from the toothless one. Thank you so much, Paula. So tomorrow morning at 11, we will carry on with the bottom section of the face and the fingers with the unmanicured nails. Is all the numbers in? Not yet. Thank you, Kat. Okay, so the lucky number for today is 96. Who's the closest? Thank you so much, Mandy. Congratulations, Helen. Congratulations, Helen. You can PM me. You can choose any page you want, or you can wait for a new one, especially for Spooktober, a Spooktober page. And uh, please come and join us again, all of you, tomorrow morning, 1 hour later at 11 for me, but same time than today, just an hour later for all of you. So we will be finishing her up tomorrow. And thank you everyone that came out to see the stream and to chat in the live chats. Thank you, Mom, for being the mod. You were all awesome. And the next show, I think, is it Connie? So all of you, please head over to Connie's CBBS. She's up next. You must definitely go and join us all there. CB's Colorings and Craft is next. Please come and join us all there. Bye bye everyone, and I hope to see you all tomorrow.